All right, everybody. Hey, we're coming live from our CertainPath Expo. We're celebrating 25 years in business, 25 years of helping home service contractors. And it's not our typical setting, but we're outside of the celebration. We're just grabbing numbers to talk about their journey in contracting and with us. And the first gentleman with us, you share your name and company name, where you're located, please.
My name is Julian Burrell, and my company is U&S Mechanical Services, and we're out to the Bronx, New York.
Very good. I love it, Julian. Well, thanks for sitting down with me.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. Now, how long have you been a member exactly?
Maybe 8 months now.
8 months now. So you're brand spanking new. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about your story. Are you native to New York, or how did you get up there?
Well, I'm from Jamaica originally,
Right.
and my dad filed for me, and I come to New York, and bunch of different small jobs. I used to drive tractor trailer,
Yeah.
and for some reason my driver's license got suspended.
Yeah.
I was home for like 3-4 months. Don't know what to do. All my saving was just blown up.
Yeah.
And at the time, there was a lot of jobs was coming out in the newspaper for HVAC.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what HVAC was.
Right.
Yeah, and I actually went to school, Apex Technical.
Okay.
And for the first month when I was doing HVAC, I have a cousin that called me and said, hey, cause my boyfriend working at a company, they're looking for apprentice. Do you want it to job? And I said, sure.
Yeah.
So I stopped go school in the day, and I started go school at night. And I was doing HVAC from that time to today, every day.
Is that right?
Never stopped.
So how long did you work for other people before you started your own thing?
About 8 years.
8 years.
About 8 years.
And what kind of roles were you filling in at that time? Were you always a service technician, maintenance technician, did sales? What were you doing?
Service tech. Never at the time. I never got introduced to sales or anything like that. It was just straight HVAC.
Yeah.
Straight service repair.
Right.
And then in 2008 when the market crashed,
Yeah.
I was one of the first guys to get let go from my company.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, it was terrifying.
Well, yeah, for sure. So you had to figure out what next, right?
Well, at the time when I was working for the company, my customer, because I used to have a list of customers that only asked for me to come to their home.
Sure.
So we used to do a lot of, everything we used to do was just residential. So we used to work in Manhattan,
Yeah.
those high-rise. We used to do a lot of PTAC, split system and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was home and I didn't know what to do. And then a customer called. I said, hey, I got something to do, and, can you help me? And
Yeah.
at the time, I got some tools. My tools that when I was working at the other company, I take the tools. I have a 2009 green Toyota Camry.
Is that right?
Yep. I'll never forget.
Yeah.
And I drove to the customer home and I fixed it. And customer said, why you worried?
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
Yeah.
Your boss never come to the job. It's always you.
Yeah.
Why you scared?
Right.
I print some business card. I have $50 leaving in my pocket.
Yeah.
I print some business card. I start go around to bodegas, and because in New York we got bodegas and stuff, those corner store, and give a few people, and the phone start ring, and what is it? Since September 9, 2009.
Wow.
And we say yeah.
So how did business change or evolve over the last about 10, 15 years? Was it mostly you? I mean, did you hire a few people? How did it grow from there?
I hire a few people, and then stuff changed over time.
Yeah.
A lot of changes. I stopped doing residential.
Okay.
Started doing commercial.
Sure.
A lot of commercial.
Yeah.
With commercial you don't get paid.
Yeah. So you started falling into those issues. 30, 40, 60. Yeah.
Sometimes even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And, after a while that's not working, then I get into heavy commercial now. So
Okay.
I start doing government jobs.
Okay.
That even works.
I was going to say, I've heard they pay out even
Oh,
more.
God.
Yeah.
Right. Today, before I came here, I have a meeting with my CPA, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm working a lot. Where's the money?
Right.
She said you got 500,000 unpaid invoice.
How much is that government?
Maybe 450 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's frustrating. Yeah,
Unpaid.
With no that hurts cash flow.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
Support for this podcast comes from Staples is the leading provider in office supplies, offering a vast selection of products and services. Over the last 2 years, Staples has also become one of the largest janitorial suppliers in the U.S. as well. From your everyday business essentials to your office furniture, printing, facilities, and break room, Staples can do it all. Staples offers benefits to help create efficiencies in procurement and consolidate vendors to streamline internal processes. Visit staplesadvantage.com to learn more. Pulse M Plus and Customer Lobby. Is maximizing reviews and referrals a priority for your business in the second half of the year? Pulse M Plus and Customer Lobby are proud partners of CertainPath's and can help you achieve more reviews and repeat business by working together to create value at each touchpoint in your customer's journey. Increasing your amount of Google reviews has a large impact on gaining more repeat and referral business. Pulse M Plus can help you achieve up to 3 times more reviews by automating review requests at the end of each job, and then Customer Lobby's unique algorithm follows up with your customer base at the optimal time to produce a response. Customer Lobby's direct mail postcards give your customers an extra way to keep your company top of mind when they need to schedule their next appointment with you. If you're looking to hear more about how we partner with CertainPath members or view a free demo for Pulse M Plus and Customer Lobby, we'd love to connect with you. Visit our link at get.pulsem.me/pm-plus-CertainPath.
So you understood, 8 months ago, we were like, okay, I can't keep doing this. Can't keep doing something the same way. Now, this wasn't planned, but how did you what made you start looking? Because you just wanted something different? You started looking for a different model? You knew residential service was where you needed to go?
Actually, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay.
I did not know that.
Okay.
I'm a person like this. I think a lot.
Yeah.
Everything that happened and everything that, any success that I find, I have to go out and look for it. I never really have a hand as someone to say, hey, Julian, you know what? We know of such and such. You could do this. And no, I never have that. So I've been thinking, right? So even before we get to that, at one point in time, I was working a lot. Always working a lot. And then I said, you know what? I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. And you're working way too hard to have
working
no money.
way too hard.
Yeah.
But I go on my favorite university, which is YouTube.
Yeah.
And I forgot to type in something with money.
Yeah.
And Dave Ramsey popped up.
Oh, yeah.
There was 2 guys. There was Dave Ramsey and another guy. I listened to the first guy. I didn't like what he was saying. I listened to Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
I never gone back.
Is that right?
And that set me my money thing straight.
Yeah.
And then, when I find CertainPath now, about maybe 8-9 months ago, I find CertainPath.
Right.
I was at the gym early one morning, 5 o'clock, stress.
Sure.
Don't know what to do, payroll backed up.
Yeah.
And I said, how to grow a business.
Yeah.
You know what? There's 2 people popped up again. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Tommy Miller.
Yeah.
I think the garage door guy from Phoenix. I think it's Phoenix is from.
A1, yeah.
And then CertainPath.
Yeah.
So I see this thing that said, 8.6 million in 1 year.
Yeah.
I listened to Tommy Miller first. He was good.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit too loud for me. It wasn't my style.
Right. Right.
And I type into that. When I touch the next one that say 8.6 million.
Yeah.
And you was talking to Sean Mitchell.
Yep.
I said, the same day.
Right.
I screenshot it. I sent it to my office. I said, search for this company.
Yeah.
And tell them that I'm interested and what I can do today to be there.
Is that right?
Just like that.
So what was the next step? So they reached out to us. Did you call?
Yep.
You okay? And then,
They called and they said they have, I think, a profit day. I was like, what is a profit day? They said they got one in Nashville and another one out south. But because I'm in love with Dave Ramsey, I said, Nashville? No, I'm going to Nashville.
okay.
And I flew to Nashville. and I met Patrick.
Yeah.
And in that group, it was like 4 or 6 of us.
Yeah.
The room was very cold. I don't know if that wasn't designed.
It's by design. Keep you guys awake.
It was very cold, man. And, you know, it was Patrick and another guy, and they did a pitch and all of that. And I was there, and a couple of CertainPath guest member was there.
Yeah.
And they was talking, and I was like, okay.
The testimonial.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I said, I know how to do the work, but I don't know nothing about business.
Right.
I joined, and everything is good.
Yeah.
And that same day, I took a Uber from downtown Nashville to Dave Ramsey office.
Yeah.
And I met him, get a hug, got
Did
a
you?
book. Oh, man.
That's cool.
And I say, you know what? I think I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the right place.
That's a heck of a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go to Profit Day, you join, and then Executive Perspective is next.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of weeks later, you're on a plane to Dallas?
To Dallas, and I was like, listen, I love it.
Yeah.
When I get to Dallas, it was cold, man.
Yeah.
I was like, man, why this place is so cold?
Got to keep you alert. It gets too warm, people get sleepy. Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I listened, and, you know, I called my team in the office, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
I want to do everything.
Right.
You know, I was like, yo, we need to do this, we need to do that. They'll be like, okay, how? I'll be like, we got to figure it out. You got to call CertainPath. You got to talk to the team.
Yeah.
Hungry, you know.
I like it.
Determined.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you see an avenue
Um,
to change, right? That's the exciting part of it. So what are the first couple things you knew, and you're probably still working on it now because you're so new. What are the things that you knew right away? I need to change, adopt, install?
Pretty much everything. My whole process that's what doing was wrong.
Yeah.
Everything. I was doing the job. I was answering the phone, banging on ductwork, doing everything. Hold on, drilling, do everything, talking to the customer.
Right.
It wasn't a good process.
Right. So it's you, and do you have someone in the office answering?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have someone in the office, and then, you know, I got a couple of guys in the field.
Okay.
I mean, pretty much part-time guys right now.
Right.
That I need help. You know, I pay them by the day, pay them by the job.
Right.
They come and help me. My customer don't want nobody come but me, but, you know, I start explaining to my customer that, you know, we are growing right now, and for me to be able to provide a great service for you, I'm training my replacement coming behind that gonna do the same thing. You got my cell phone.
Yeah.
Call me if anything. And
I like it. You give me your personal guarantee in a way, like, hey, I trust these guys.
Yeah.
You have any issue, get a hold of me.
Support for this podcast comes from Shuby. It's time again to get covered for the cause with Shuby. This October, Shuby is running an awesome cause marketing campaign supporting an incredible organization dedicated to supporting families affected by a breast cancer diagnosis. Throughout October, Shuby is committed to making a difference. For every pink product purchase, 5% of the proceeds will be donated directly to their partnered organization. Build relationships with your customers, show you care, and support a great cause by decking out your team in pink. This is an awesome opportunity to create your own campaign to support those in your community affected by breast cancer. Be a part of the fight and show you care. Visit Shuby's website at www.shuby.com or call us to join the fight alongside United in Pink and countless families impacted by breast cancer. Get covered for the cause with Shuby this October. Support for this podcast comes from Reese. Reese is a leading supplier for pros in the plumbing, HVAC, waterworks, and bath and kitchen industries. For over 100 years, Reese has been committed to helping pros like you build your business by providing access to top-quality products backed by the resources, service, and support of product experts. On the job and need supplies but can't get away? Reese will come to you. They make it easy to keep your job moving forward with their rapid delivery services. In just 2 hours, Reese will deliver to any job within 15 miles of participating branches. It's just one more way Reese works for you. Visit Reese.com to learn more about Reese, your trusted supplier and partner.
You are in the infancy. You're trying to grow to get out of eventually the trip.
Yep.
That's great. So I guess maybe pricing had to go up, right?
Well, with the price, and this year I get hammered.
Yeah.
When I say I get hammered this year with price.
Yeah.
because price now is completely different from what I used to do.
Right.
By far.
Sure.
So right now, I think my price is the most expensive out there. Everybody around.
Yeah. That's okay.
But I try to talk to my customer, and this is the thing what I do. I listen to a lot of YouTube.
Sure.
With the member that you have sitting in this very chair.
Yeah.
And I listen to them. They process how they do it, how they didn't do it. And I saw it write down. I like something this guy said, write it down.
Yeah.
I like something the other guy said, write it down. When I'm driving to my job, before I drive, I read over it. Then I'm driving to the job. Say I like a certain tape that you make.
Yeah.
I listen to you going to the job. I try to process it. When I go to the job, when I stand up at the door, turn my head.
Yeah.
Whatever. The way I talk to the customer, a lot more confident now.
Right. That's key.
Take control of the situation, not let they control it, just take control of it.
Right.
And, the way I price it, the type of question that I ask the customer up front, kind of said it like I'm not asking them questions to give me a no. I'm asking them questions to give me a yes.
Right.
Right. And, so I got hammered with the pricing because my price was way high. They're not used to that price.
Sure.
And because I'm new to the process, I'm trying to explain to them the values, the warranties and the guarantees.
Right.
And if you find I don't call people competitor no more.
Right.
Because I'm reading this book, not to change the subject, I'm reading this book called The Science of Getting Rich.
Yeah.
And they talk to you about competitor.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as competitor.
Right.
It's you create.
Yeah.
So I kind of get away from the competitor thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
So the guys them that, bidding, they just bidding just to make a few bucks. I'm bidding because I'm creating value, and I still have to bring home the 50 to 60%.
That's right.
So the company can grow, and I can train my team, and plus I still can provide more value to the customer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So those are the stuff that I'm trying to talk to the customer about.
Absolutely.
It's the benefit of what you getting.
Not everyone's going to say yes. That's okay. Not everyone's your customer. Even the best salespeople still close, at best 50, 60%. So it's a different world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's all right. That's okay. You're getting it going. You're feeling things out. So is the sales getting a little bit easier? You getting a little more accustomed to it?
Much better, because right now I have about $60,000 of work to get done by the time I go back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Since I'm here, I was on the golf course this morning. A customer called me and told me he had $30,000 in cash for me to put a system in.
Yeah.
You don't want to do the finance. You just want to pay cash.
That's okay.
He say he need a little break. I don't mind giving him a little break.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Because he say he got 2 more people line up for me. So
right.
Whatever I feel like I lose from him, I don't think I'm losing, because I'm still, after the job finish, I'm still having about $18,000.
Wow.
I'm bringing home for the company.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
You're good. You're good. You're figuring it out.
I'm good with that.
Figuring it out.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better. Much better.
It takes time and hard work at your stage being a small operator, but you got the right attitude.
Yeah.
Working on expanding your mindset, learning. I bet who's your coach? Who do you work with?
Xavier.
Oh, Xavier. Very good.
Talk a lot.
Good. That's good.
Talk a lot.
So he's keeping your feet to the fire.
Yeah.
Well, you sound like a guy that you don't need to keep motivated. You got things you want to get done.
Yeah.
He knows it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm hungry, man.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm hungry. When I'm saying hungry, I'm not hungry for food for my belly.
Yeah.
I'm hungry for growth.
Yes.
I feel like the more we grow, the better we can provide. I mean, I learned this from your show too. I learned this win-win mentality.
Yeah.
The true win.
Sure.
And I think you have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And I talk to my customer a lot about it.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of sales that I make for high 40,000.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get much sales with new equipment, but my sales are big profit.
Yeah. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Profit.
And, my customer that wanted to do business with me, they don't have a problem spending.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
you're still a small business. You're working hard. You still made time to come to Expo, get on a plane. Why is it so important to come to things like this?
You have to hit it to win it.
Yeah.
When you're growing, I mean, I'm using this analogy as in a lobster, right?
Yeah.
When a lobster is growing, his shell is too tight.
Right.
He has to get out of it one way or the other. And what he got to do, he got to keep banging himself till it softens up so he get out. I need a growth.
Yeah.
And I've been away from Expo for 5-6 months. It's too long.
Yeah.
I'm all the way in New York. I don't have nobody else.
Right.
You know?
Right.
My closest people that in what I'm doing is on YouTube.
Right. Right.
So, and because I don't have, another company down the block I could talk to, then I go to YouTube and, socialize with my fellow friends. So when you guys have a get-together with a great mind, I have to be here.
You have to be there. Yeah.
I have a lot of jobs to do, but...
Right. You got to pour into yourself. You can't, that's how you get better is to, listen to classes and interact with the other members.
Yeah, for sure.
So you make it a point to talk to other members. These things?
Everybody. Me and everybody's friend. Right?
Yeah. Well, that's fine. You're everybody's friend. Yeah, yeah.
And everybody's friend. I talk to everybody, and, I don't care what trade you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, we all friends. And, so I forgot this young lady name that she sell the most club membership and took all of those book call.
Okay.
She booked like 93% of the call.
Yeah.
So I tell my office manager to reach out to her.
Is that right?
Of course.
That's great.
And I don't think she's going to say no.
No, she's a sweetheart.
I tell her, I say, reach out to her. I said, before you call her, write all your questions down.
Yeah.
Make sure you have everything.
Yeah.
And you call her and ask her, tell her that you're all the way in New York.
Yeah.
So you're not next door a competitor.
Yeah.
And we just joined CertainPath's and we watch her on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we like what she do if she can be an assistant to us.
Oh.
And I don't think she's going to say no.
No. Yeah.
And I tell him to do that.
Yeah. Has she done it yet?
Not sure.
Not sure. Yeah.
I do.
But no, she will say yes. She'll help you out. That's great. That's a neat part of this group is I think that's why I've been doing it so long. Everyone is so helpful. And they don't look at it as even if people in their own market. Like I know lots of members that are friends with, people in their own market. But there's so much business out there for everybody. And it's a growing industry. Like everybody needs air conditioning. No one's going to do it out. Those days are over. So it's just nice to get around success-minded people that want to help each other.
Yeah.
So that was very cool. Very cool.
I had a guy in Houston. I met him on your show too.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked to Dallas, I was like, I know you.
Yeah.
And I said, I know you. And by thinking about it, I was like, Joe Martel.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Joe
Yeah,
Martel?
of course.
Met him on your show.
You did a year ago. We did the interview a year ago.
Yep. And I met him in when we went to Dallas, and I met him, and we built up a friendship, and we talk.
Is that right? He's a great guy.
We talk a lot.
I haven't run into him yet, but there's a lot of people, so that's fantastic. So why are you so excited still? I mean, it's a lot of work, right? And there's some hard days, but how do you keep that positive energy, through it all?
I'm a very determined person.
Yeah.
And since a young age, it's just everything that I have to work hard for it.
Right.
And I felt like with CertainPath, I'm paying. It's not free.
Right.
But I'm grateful enough for them to say, yes, come on in, for them to bring me along.
Yeah.
So it's no longer the money no more.
Sure.
It's more of all the benefit that you providing to me.
Yeah.
I didn't have it for 10, 14 years. I didn't have it, and you giving it to me now.
Yeah.
I got to take it.
Yeah.
Because, one thing, a person would help you, but a person not going to help you if you're lazy.
Right.
Sure. They will tell you one or twice, and if you're not trying to do something about it, nobody want to be around a loser. So,
right.
I'm still hungry. I still have my family to take care of.
Sure.
I still want my team to retire with the company.
Yeah.
I want the company to grow to a level where I don't have to go in my truck.
Yeah.
Unless I want to.
Unless you want to, sure. I'm guessing most guys don't want to at some point.
Yeah, I'm at the point now that I really don't want to be in the truck anymore.
I understand.
I swear, I don't want to.
So let's keep selling and replace yourself, and it'll happen. All right. Last question. Where do you see the business 5-10 years? Have you thought of it in that way yet?
Yeah. I'm looking for next year. So I'm looking for about 1.5, 1.2 million.
Yeah.
And, I got a lot of nugget from, talking to different guys here. And Chris from CertainPath's, I spoke to him. He gave me a lot of nugget. And a couple of other members give me a lot of nugget where it concerns marketing, right?
Yep.
And if I plug into all of those nuggets I get from my teammate, and I do everything and have my team coach and train the proper way, there's no need for me not to make a $1.5, $1.2 million next year.
Right.
And I feel like once you cross over that million point, you can feel it and see what it look like.
Yeah.
Then, it's just up from there.
I love it.
Because I'm in New York.
Yeah.
There is how many million homes just in one city?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
If we have the right marketing, the right strategy, and be able to relate to all the customer, you don't have to travel far.
Right. That's all right there.
Right?
That's right.
And so with that, I feel like within the next 10 years, 20 million should be easy.
There you go.
Of course.
I like
2 million a year. Every year you grow by 2 million in 10 years.
Yeah.
20 million, right? That should be easy.
I like it.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, you got the network here to help you along the way and learn and to get some more nuggets from.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
Well, Joe, thank you so much for your time. This was a lot of fun. Bet you didn't think this was going to happen today.
No, I didn't. But you know what? I always think of you, though. I seriously, I really do. I'm not telling you because we're here right now.
Yeah.
I always think of you. And I tell my team because, this is something that I want.
Yeah.
We need to do whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
And when we see people that growing, it's like somebody maybe just come see me and say, oh, man, I would love to be where Julian is.
Right.
I'm here and see all of my teammates. Because, listen, we all teammates.
Right.
I see all of my teammates. I see you every day.
Yeah.
I see you once in a while in person, but I see you every day.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, you know what? This is success right here. Yeah. And this is where I want it to be. So, CertainPath.
You're in the right place, man. We're excited. I'm excited to see your trajectory. It's on the right pace. All right. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
Support for this podcast comes from Synchrony. Ever wonder how to calculate your true cost of financing and how to fit the price of financing into your business and pricing for products and services? In Synchrony's new and improved Toolbox website, you can easily calculate your cost of credit, view educational videos, and learn more about Synchrony's digital tools. Simply go to toolbox.syf.com to explore and learn more. And Ream. Brothers Richard and Donald Ream founded Ream Manufacturing Company in Emeryville, California in 1925. The company has produced a number of cutting-edge products in its 89 years of operation. Today, Ream is North America's only manufacturer of HVAC, water heating, pool and spa heating, and commercial refrigeration solutions. For more information, go to ream.com. And Rude. Rude is an industry leader for total heating and cooling solutions. With more than 85 years of experience in HVAC, Rude has honed the art of producing reliable solutions that deliver high efficiency and lower operating costs. Today's economy isn't about product lines, it's about product solutions. Whatever your interests or needs, whatever your heating or cooling application, Rude has a reliable, cost-effective solution to meet it. Go to rude.com for more information. The Successful Contractor podcast is part of the CertainPath family. CertainPath builds successful home service businesses and has for over 25 years. We do it by providing contractors with a proven path to success, professional coaching, software solutions, and a member community of 1,000 plus strong. Doubling your sales with a 20% net profit and an inspiring company culture is all possible. Let us show you the way. With CertainPath, success is made certain. Visit www.mycertainpath.com or call 888-909-6604 for more information.